Welcome back to Boomtown, gang. Oh man, this is proven to be very, very interesting, and you guys are constantly teaching me every single day how to play this game. I really do appreciate every single one of you. So we're going to continue at it, and I do want to respectfully ask you guys to put out the good word for the channel and this series, because, you know, I think it's a good thing to do. We want to make sure we're continuing to grow our Imperium, and I know you guys are doing so. I always like to just remind. And I think I have an idea today for our continued expansion in this region. Not only are we going to have to work on getting our finances a little bit stronger, but also I have another idea for the other islands. Now that I know that workforces don't really
I have great confidence in this venture.
Yeah, I do too, unironically. Now that workforce...
Warning. Production halted.
Now that workforces... I wish the AI would let me talk. Now that I know that workforces are not necessarily the exact same thing as they are in 1800s. So, without further ado, let's just start off with today's stuff. So, what I was thinking about here is, while I get rid of all these pop-ups, is the situation on Boomtown is we have a lot of industry, and I don't necessarily want all of them to be here. The reason for that is, like, the critical eco-balance problem, and that's what's really, like, irking me the most, is I just really want to try to get them off of this island and probably send them over to this one. And I already have a bunch of, like, the construction materials and all that stuff built over here, so I don't mind, like, getting rid of the population over here in favor of having a bunch of the industry brought over. Alternatively, there is this island as well that I can go and snag really quickly and just restart the whole process from start up. Because we do have all these fertilities already, and it is over here on Dorado. But maybe if I take...
financial markets established.
Eh?
Share trading possible.
Huh? What? Unknown share lost. Oh crap, where the hell do I see that?
Investment parameters favorable. I recommend purchasing shares.
Okay, but how, lady? Island shares. Okay, what do we do? Okay, island shares, share trading. Okay, shares, neutral island shares belong. Okay, the fees are transferred directly to central. Okay, dividends, hostile takeover. Okay, but how the heck do you... Where do you see it? Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Unowned share lost. Okay, where is the share itself? Oh god, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Central menu, command console, strategic map, diplomacy. Okay, recommends purchasing island shares from your warehouse as an investment. Where do we get those? 1 ton, 2 tons, upgrade warehouse, no. Trade? Play trade price, no. Transport units. I genuinely don't know. Oh, wait. It's just right there? Dude. Give me back my share. Cool. I don't know how I did it. Oh, this just popped up right there. Jesus Christ. I'm blind as a damn bat. Can you maybe not own my property? Oh, you can purchase... Oh, you have a cooldown timer with that. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, at least I have some more money coming in. That's pretty good. I need a ship to go and colonize that other island now, though. And I do have enough materials on... See, like, there's 99 tools over here, and that's a bunch. Okay, I'm gonna take over as much as I possibly can from you. And I'm gonna go over here and do the same. Because I feel like setting up an industrial island of sorts, I guess, is not a bad thing, and over there, it might just be better. Set up all the industry so I can just, you know, hyperfixate on keeping the eco-balance on one spot to make everybody ridiculously happy. Bring over all the 50. Yeah, there we go. So they'll start working again, and we'll go over here and colonize this island. I think this is a good spot to put the harbor area. Unless there is a better one. This is more, not sure. Not sure exactly. Either this one or this one. This one looks a little bit more defensible. But this one looks cooler. I'm gonna put it here, because then we have this nifty river. Yeah, you come over here, and we're going to colonize right over in this spot. And we're going to start shifting off some of these. So a lot of it has to do with like these tools workshops and any form of, you know, hardcore industry we want to get rid of. The mines are fine. I don't think they're causing an eco-related issue. But these ones, they're also... Oh, they're not, really. What about you? So chip factories are indeed causing...
Expedition completed successfully.
Nice. Okay, where's my... Oh, there it is. There we go. Season hijackers. Okay, steal the ship under the captain's nose. Allows the unit to board and capture enemy ships. Likelihood very successful. Okay, cool. We like that. So if the moron over here tries to take another one of my ships again, I will counter his boarding action with my boarding action. There you go. All right, and colonizing in progress. Terra Nova. Oh, I like the name. I like the name a lot. Okay, cool. So, seeing as how this is going to be...
You'll spoil my business with actions like that.
I don't give a damn. Have your freaking donut or something, dude. Go rage at something else, not me. Okay. So, on Terra Nova, we are going to start off with all of the major productions that we need. The first mine site, I'm going to already replace the... stuff for the mines right here. So I do want an iron mine going like right now. Get that iron mine built up, and it should start sending the stuff over right now. And then we also do have a sand deposit. So if I head over here, I'm gonna want a sand extractor placed right here to begin with. And we'll build a road right over here. So now we're making an industrial island of sorts. And I really like this. We have 3 sites right over here, which is fantastic. And because of this, I'm going to immediately go over here. And I'm going to get rid of... Which one's this one? That's the iron smelter, tools workshop, but depot. Okay, keep the depot. Not doing anything negative, but I want these gone.
Registering
and I want these
improvement
gone.
in eco-balance.
Great. That's fantastic. And then what's this back here? This is the munitions factory. I'm going to also get rid of this one. And then these guys also for the chip factories, I do want them gone as well. That's a depot building. The electronics factories are also causing us to have eco-balance issues. How is a health food factory -3? Somebody explain this to me. How many do we have any of these communicators? Communicators. We have 35, so I think we should be okay. We'll leave that for last. Let's get the tools going first, and probably some additional smelting goods. Another ship is probably going to be necessary here. We can build a Viper, but we need some more of our lovely iron or whatnot. Cargo liner in this particular situation probably would be better. Where's my ratio? I never remember what the heck that is. Well, figure it out. Maybe somewhere. Own shares. Okay, I now I know about the whole shares thing. I will definitely figure that out. But because that's going to be an industrial island, I do kind of need to have a cargo liner, so I'm going to put that in the key. And we're going to put this in our ship right here. And I think... How much construction materials do we have over here? We have 28 again. I'm going to bring the ship from over here down to grab some more. Because essentially, I just want a constant stream of resources heading up to Terra Nova. And now I'll never forget this name because I absolutely adore the name. Okay. We're going to need a depot. And we're going to build a depot right about here. Or you know what? We'll build it right here. That's a good spot for it. Allowing us to have a decent expansion path. Can this go all the way here? Nice. And we'll expand up to there. And as far as, like, general construction, do we have another mine site? We have a mine site over here. We also do have a mine site over here. So we want to build across in this way. We need to build another depot... we've covered all of that, so we need to grab this. This is going to be the next depot site. And then this is going to be the next one. Yeah, because we're going right up against the edge. Perfect.
Registering energy shortage.
Yeah, 100% figured that out. All right, energy on this island can be a little bit different, but I'm going to try to put down these wind
Vehicle
parks.
completed.
Nice, we got the cargo liner.
You have to work hard if you want to convince people.
Oh, we did also have this one here too. So now we have the Admiral. Okay, I do like this one. We have the Admiral, which will bring a whole bunch of tools and all that good stuff. I think the glass probably will head over there too. Yeah, -6 on the eco balance is not great. I mean, I do like that it's -5, even with all this stuff here. So maybe we get that, but I do want to start mass producing. Thing is how I now have the ability to do a little bit more wiggle room, as the kids say.
Registering conclusion of peace between neighbors.
Can you build it double like this? Oh, you can. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to do that because you can't do this in 1800. How come you can do it here, but not in 1800? The hell? Why did they get rid of so many cool... Anybody understand this? Bring the road up to here. And we'll take it to like right about here and put that little spot back. Okay. So this mine site has to be coal. And I'm going to start rebuilding all of the industries. So it was 1 iron smelter to 4 of the tools workshops. We'll figure it out. Or maybe it was 2 to 4. Maybe it was 2. So put that there and put this one here. And I'm also going to get tools workshops rebuilt. So 1, 2, 3,
Energy supply inadequate.
4. We need building materials. Okay, not a big deal. I can do that. We're going to bring it over anyway. Okay, cool. Where's the Admiral? The Admiral is... Which? This one. This one's the Onyx. Okay, so the Onyx needs to bring over some stuff. But I will have the Admiral bring over more construction materials to start off, because there's a bunch of coal over here, and we don't necessarily need all of it here now. We have to bring it over to this island. So I think the ratio is okay. That's what I had before, and we're still making some money, which is really great. With these guys, I might jack them up a little bit further. They're still happy.
Nice. The way you have everything under control here. Good for
For
you.
the most part. Production's halted. Okay, not a big deal. I will start sending over the coal and the iron from this island over to the other side, because I think that's really what's necessary. They're full up on coal, and iron is also being extracted at a relatively fast pace. And also getting a munitions factory going is going to be really, really... So we built the iron mine. Oh, that's a coal mine over here. This is the iron mine. Okay. So let's put these into the stockpile. And we are going to get the next workshop built right over here.
Registering eco balance degradation.
Yeah, see, like, in this situation, I don't necessarily care, because the soil is not what I'm concerned about. It's just to get industry going en masse. I could build this. It's really not that important. Maybe I start working on the wood. I do remember this one off the top of my head. One of these equates to 4 of those, which is crazy. Maybe put it on this side. I think this side might be a little better.
Warning. Decreased fertility due to pollution.
Oh, that's kind of what I was hoping for. So what is this one? Energy shortage, acid soil. Okay, so island's negative eco balance lowers productivity. Okay, this is not going to work here then. All right. If that is impacted, I'm not going to bother. I'm not even... Put another one of these right over here. Increase the energy capacity. What are we missing? Well, we are producing enough of the iron, so I would imagine we'll be able to get enough of this going. I also want to have another munitions depot built up as well. So let's get the munitions depot. And then what can we build in the main harbor area? Repair docks. With those munitions that are currently being produced, I'm going to build harbor defenses here and along the main way here. A fire station over here is also going to be very important.
I mustn't forget to check that clearing device.
Black gun, I don't see much aircraft, so I think it's okay. Overall island storage. Price is 5,000. Dividends. Okay, hold on. I want to, on my main island, I Okay, so I have a
Game
majority.
saved.
27,000, but you get project. Okay, not doing that right now. Okay, construction materials. Yeah, so I think this island, we have to just get rid of all this. Even though it's not causing an eco-related issue, I'd rather just centralize everything in one spot and make my life a lot easier. That way I'm like, okay, I need construction materials. I'm going over here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get it. Easy peasy. Build this over here. And we'll get one and
This
two.
job was made for you.
Would like you to seize one ship. We get 20 tons of pasta dishes out of it. Where is it?
Let me put a few things straight here.
He's giving me money to ignore that. Okay. He's legitimately saying, okay, Leona is not expecting you to complete Yana Rodriguez's quest. But we do get some pasta dishes out of it. Do we have enough pasta? We don't even have any pasta dishes over here. We haven't been providing it to them. What do we need for it? Did I just not build the building? I think I may have just not built the building. Oh, my... Well... that's really sad on my part, because I totally forgot to build it. Whoops! Okay, so we're not going to tackle that quest because the dude's just going to give us money just because we don't do anything. I prefer that, honestly. Another one of this. I'm going to try to make it look nice. 1 and 1. If I can. Yeah, that's 2 here. What I will do over on this side, I'll have next one be... I shot myself. Put this one here. There we go. It doesn't look great, but it's fine. And then we'll have 3 of these guys. 1, 2.
Energy supply inadequate.
Okay, so what other energy supplies can I get here? Because that's the offshore wind park. Effectiveness decreases when other buildings of the same type are in. Monitoring station. Don't care about that. The thermal power station requires houses with its radius. Okay, produces energy, but we don't have any homes here. It's not going to matter. I guess this is where the tycoons definitely... Oh, the offshore wind park gives us plus 30. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's go and do this. I'm going to put these in here. And I'm going to go back over here with the Admiral because I need to grab a lot of the glass. Where are my combat ships? I need you over here. And I also do need... I think the other one is down here. Yep. The Onyx is over... Let's link these guys up. How are we doing on the munitions? I think we're producing a fair amount of stuff. Because even when we're maxed out on tools, we can start working on munitions. We already have one. I want to get another one. Can I flip this around? Yeah, another one of those. I think we're going to have to increase the number of iron smelters we have and just iron coming in. We have that other freight liner, right? This trading ship. Yeah. The Sirius. I think we can start taking some iron and coal over to the other island. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. New trading route. Add a station. From Boomtown to Terra Nova, we're going to load in some coal, and we're also going to load in some iron. The rate should be at least... Let's make it 20, because I don't know what else is being used over here. And we have sites over on that island anyway, so we'll be just fine. And then we'll unload that... Oh, I'm sorry. I have to unload exactly the way I put it. Unload that, and then unload this. Perfect. And we're going to add a ship, in which case it's going to be the Sirius, and we are going to... Okay, it's in use. All right, good. Perfect. Now let's grab some of the glass, because I want to try and get those wind parks set up over there. I say wind parks very loosely. I guess that's not really their name. But I think they're definitely what they... I mean, well, it is a wind. I thought it was something else for some reason. So the iron is now the problem because we don't have enough coming through. Okay, where's the next mine site? It's over here. What about back here? There's the next one right over there. So can we get a depot? Do these depots cost money? -5 is like rookie numbers. Get out of here with that. Build another... Hold on. Where's the road? I want to make it look nice, man. I'm sorry. I have to do this. Okay, depot. We are going to build you right about here. Then we'll put it here because it'll get onto that next sand slot. Okay. Right on. Thank you.
Receiving information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Yeah, can we not fight anybody right now? Because I really... I'm trying to still learn the damn game. So I would very much appreciate if the AI leaves me alone, for one. And then another depot, we're going to have to put the depot over here, roughly. That way it's close enough to that mine and the next sand pit that's over there. So we'll put the roads straight up to you. And one slot to here. Oh, it's not perfect. One to here and one... Great. I need this to turn into iron. Thank you. That's sorted. What are we missing out here? Yeah, it's still just that. Okay, this can go in here, and now...
Warning.
What?
Production halted.
Press the wrong... Okay, offshore... Where is it? It's over here. Offshore wind park. 96%, 99... Is this 100? It's 99 due to its placement. Put that there. That's really sick. Okay, so plus 30 in here. That's awesome. We're gonna need some guns, though. We definitely do need some guns. But now that we have this, what I'll do is... that's when I can pull in an Anno 1800 tactic. What I mean is, I will have all of the resources that I need building-wise over here for the most part, except probably the wood. In which, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. It says it's gonna be bad, but am I gonna listen to it? Probably not. We'll see how bad it is, because it says it's 4-to-1 ratio. So even if I get it passively, I think I'll be okay. One here. I'm gonna also try to get one here, and one here, which we are gonna need a road in the back, I think, to connect them all up. Let's build around it. I don't think this... Well, they are working. It's just not... But maybe they won't deliver. Unless they fly. Let's see what it does. It might say it will or it won't. This is at 0. Okay, there's +1.
Anyone interested in a good deal?
I'm always for deals, dude. You got good deals? Wait, I can just build a road to the other side. I don't have to do that. Where's here? Oh, come on! I'm right on the edge, dude. What the hell? Okay, another depot probably in here. Just make my life easy. Don't need to connect that one up quite. Well, I guess we can. Don't connect that one up, and then I do want to try to connect this up. There we go. So we at least have some wood coming out of here as well. Not going to be fantastic, but it'll still work out the way that I think it will. How many munitions do we have? Where's our munition? Well, no, it's not. It's at 11. Okay. Well, in that case, I do want a harbor defense. I'll put the harbor defense right next to my offshore wind park. That way it is as far away as possible. And it'll be as effective as possible, so Captain Dumbass over here can't come and raid my ships. At least the one. I think that's enough of a deterrent for now, but later on I know for a fact I'm going to have to definitely bring over some more. So is this the ship that's bringing over the iron and the coal? Yeah, perfect, perfect. So we've started that whole process, and what the hell is this?
You'd be doing a lot of people a favor.
5 crates is flotsam? Okay, where are the flotsam at? Here, okay. Let's go and grab the flotsam. We might find some additional stuff up here, which will be really cool. So far, the game is looking pretty cool. I do want to take this moment and ask everybody, seeing how you're probably here. Do you guys want this to still remain as an hour-long video session, or do you want it to go down to 30 to 45 minutes? And because apparently the way that the one island challenge is going, that seems to be really, really good. So I'm thinking more about potentially having some stuff like that. Let me know. I might even put a poll up about it.
New island located.
Oh, new island, cool. I might even put up a poll about that just to see where everyone's mind's at. Some people are really, really for the 1 hour long formats, but I just really want to make sure if everybody is on the same page and would definitely like to continue seeing 1 hour long videos with regards to this playthrough. Okay, the flotsam. Whoa, it's a lot of flotsam. Okay. Yeah, can we grab it? Why can't we grab it? Hello, ship? Okay. Why isn't it grabbing it? I'm hitting the right button. There we go. Grab that too, and this one. Okay, and then we bring it back. Okay. 1.2k is not bad. I am liking this bit. We're not gonna do the thing for her. So how many pasta dishes do we have now? It's still at 0? Really? So this is that one. Yeah. Okay, so Adagio, you really weren't kidding. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Well, now that I have these smelters and all that stuff being produced on another, I'm gonna get rid of them, save myself out on some maintenance. Definitely. It's not a lot, but it'll definitely help out in the long run, I believe. We also do have some wood being produced here, which is not bad. This spot should definitely be expansions for homes, so I'm gonna do that. Wait, can this be upgraded? Ascension rights denied. For the city center. I think I want to expand.
And? Any luck?
Yeah.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Anytime, dude. Wait, I want to go over to Trenchcoat. Where you at, though? He's over here. So where are their islands? They already have hovercrafts. What the hell? Can I build one? Oh, I can. A lightly armored, fast, and agile ship that is deadly against air units. Ew. Ew. Well, Captain Dumbass doesn't have any air units. What? Can we build on this? No, apparently not. What are we missing here, dude? It's... Oh, we're probably going to need another iron smelt. That's more than likely what it is. And I'll go ahead and build it. Where's another good spot? This seems to be a good spot right across the street. Because I don't want to not have any munitions. That one harbor defense is looking pretty beefy. I kind of want to take over like 20 and build up a Viper just for the hell of it. I want to see if there's... Oh, yeah. So the electronics. Copper mine. Where's the next mine site that's relatively high?
Warning. Production breakdown.
Where? Well, yeah, okay, because they don't have any iron. But they're getting some now, I think. Because this guy now has enough. How much iron do we have here? There's 63, so yeah, it's just more of a logistics-related issue. They just need to bring it over. Here's what I'll do. I'll build up another one just for the hell of it, and I'll put it right over here. I would like to get this to be a whole, like, industrial district. Okay, Harbor Depot. I do want to start building these up. How much does that increase? By 40 tons? Okay, 40 tons.
Scanning island storage capacity.
Let's
All parameters within acceptable limits.
Great.
Registering energy shortage.
Another energy shortage? Are you serious? Well, at least the offshore ones are not that close in proximity to each other. That's 90... That should be 100% right here. Build a second one. So these things take
Game
energy.
saved.
Cool. Okay, so we're getting enough iron out of here to continue with munitions production. That's really, really cool. The one fire station over here, 70% fire chance. I might build a second one. But I do want to try to start working on the communicators as well, because this is a really, really weird chain. Where's the sand going to? Is the sand going anywhere specific? Or are we just stockpiling? We're just stockpiling. What's the total island storage capacity? Is there a way to tell? I don't even know. We are going to start working on this now. Copper mine, I don't remember the ratio with it. I didn't pay attention that much. I don't have my cheat sheet open with it right now. But you know what? Here's what we'll... this ship is going to also start loading in the copper, and I will have it bring as much as it can over to this spot, and we're going to unload the copper here as well. Just start bringing everything over. I don't want to have these productions on the island anymore. I really don't. The chip manufactories, they're gone. The electronics, they're gone. And this is the next...
Eco balance. Values rising.
There we go. So we can probably have a lot of our like farms and such on this island too. How's Dorado looking? Dorado's also looking pretty damn good when it comes to that stuff too. I'm gonna get rid of all these, all these, all these, that, this, because it'll be good to have the tea, rice, and coffee come from Dorado. Not necessarily the production materials. I didn't like that idea. So I am kind of pulling an 1800 strat, but it's not entirely that. And what I'll do here is I'll try to get up into this copper mine if I can. There's also this mine over here. Maybe we extract copper a lot from here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and put down a depot right about here. Right about here. And I'm going to use the highways for this spot. I'll have to put the highway going from now. Get the copper here. And then another depot over on this side would be fantastic. So I also have access to this river, or the water area, and I have access to that copper mine. And I do like that it gives you the option, you know. You're not only stuck to like, oh yeah, this is iron. Oh yeah, this is coal. No, you can build wherever the heck you want. Just you have to get to it. And I do like that. I do really like that. Let's put that there. The wood, we can still make some passive wood from here, and that'll be just fine. I think what I'll do is I'll get another freight ship built, because I want the cargo ship to be bringing over consistent materials. I don't want it to just get stuck. So we have 55 tools, 64 building modules, 37 wood. Glass is also important to get going. Glass requires us to have the sand mine and the limestone quarries, which I don't have over here. I think I will have to get up into that one. That's not a big deal. Let's get this next spot into a sand mine. Link it up with a nifty highway. I will probably try to link it up here, and I can try this as just bring it up to the depot, make it a little bit. I could have also built this one, but I don't know. I default that one. This will now cover that mine. So let's go ahead and put this right about here. And build some cross. Oh, what the hell are you doing to me now? Oh, okay. Now you want to be difficult. Great. Okay. You were doing so good before, but apparently not now. Okay, and this one, limestone.
Registering new vehicle.
Eh? Oh, I thought new vehicle isn't like totally new vehicle. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, and the glassworks. Get the one going. Okay, and that would mean these guys over here, who wanted glass to begin with? Did they even need glass? Oh god, yeah, this pasta production. Crazy. It's crazy bad. Okay, well, get rid of this. I have a limestone quarry over here. If I'm not making anything out of it, why am I not working? Bring it over. Okay, the other ship. Okay, we have another ship. Let's make a. Oh, I didn't even label this. Mine stuffs. There we go. Perfect. Mine. Damn it. Mine stuffs. Awesome. Enter. Okay, new trade route. Add a station from where Boomtown at? Where the hell? From here. Really? We see Boomtown at all? Is that it? Like, can we not get any more? Oh, it's up. Don't even say anything. Don't. I won't listen. I won't listen to you at all. Let's see. We have the limestone. Okay, limestone. Add a station. You're going to take it to Terra Nova and unload all the limestone right there. Add a ship. I want to imagine it's the Arctic. Yeah, it is indeed the Arctic, and that'll start that whole process. Great. Okay, so pasta production is slow, but we do have everything that we need over here for to keep going. I don't like what I did with it, but I do want to get some more homes and such built up, though. Why are we losing out on so much money? Oh, is it because they don't have... Oh, their lifestyle's gone down. Yeah, okay. Lifestyle's gone down because of the lack of communicators. Did they go through it that fast? Yeah, the communicators are definitely low. Okay, let's get started to working on those now. The communicators are right here. So we already have the copper coming in, and now we just need a chip manufactory. So let's get the chip manufactories built up again, and we're going to get the electronics going one more time. This is going to be another one of the goods that
Inadequate supply of luxury goods.
Yeah, I know, lady. That's what I'm working on it. We get all this set back over there. This will come with the Admiral ship.
Warning. Vehicle under attack.
Where? Boy. Boy.
Things are really looking grim for
Okay.
our kids in this city.
Okay, why are we pissed? Why are we that pissed? That's really not necessary. How come we can't produce the
Warning. Production breakdown.
Is he really like he completely dodged my harbor defenses. He's going after the other one. Wait, can I form a peace with him? Where's the diplomat? I need that ship to survive. Diplomacy. Hey,
Get
you.
lost. Get
Ceasefire.
lost.
There we go.
I'm way too...
Leave me alone. Leave my ship alone. Get the hell out. Good lord. I need to, like, get some hunter killers out here and really go after him now. Okay, what are you bringing in? You are bringing in the limestone. So what I think we'll do with this ship is we will let it go back, grab some more limestone. These guys are going to start making some more chips. Yeah, we don't have copper here yet, do we? That's a limestone quarry. That's an iron mine. We're bringing in the copper, which I think it's with this ship. Yeah, there's some copper coming in, which will help out with this whole situation. And then the other ship that's coming to here, or did we not build that yet? Did we set that for something else? I don't think we dealt with this at all. Maybe we did. Hold on. Let me take mine stuffs. Trade route 4. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's no good. Here's what we'll do. Add station, add Dorado. We're gonna bring this up. Hey, look, I did something by myself. Okay, load good. We're gonna load in all of that and unload the copper. There. Okay. That'll solve the problem. So it's gonna go from Boomtown to Dorado, from Dorado to Terra Nova. Awesome. And this is more mine stuffs. Awesome. And yes, I am doing it with 1 F and 2 S's. Why the hell
Military conflict between neighbors ended.
we do need a harbor defense over here. I need to take some munitions. What do we need exactly to build those? Because I really need it. We need 5 tons of munitions, 5 tools, 8 construction goods. Okay. So, grab some of that. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. And we're going to go over to Sunset and put down a really awesome harbor defense cannon to protect ourselves against them. Okay. My guy.
Hurry up! Can't stay here forever.
I know. Control interface, a robust firebox, no. Vegetable seeds for sale. How much points? We do have enough to get this, but capacity, limestone probe for sale. Okay, produces quality. Okay, that increases the number of the quantity in there. We're gonna have to. I will get one of these, and then I will also get some vegetables. I do have enough for those.
No
so
invoice. Good deal.
let's bring that over here because I do want to. We have the limestone quarry being worked on, and if I can increase its capacity, that'll be fantastic. That is my cargo liner? Yeah, can we repair this ship? Oh, no, that's not mine. Yeah, heal this poor thing up because, like, it got battered by that loser. Okay, I do believe that's, like, the difference here is only 5 maintenance costs. So I'm going to go ahead and build up another cargo liner. I'm going to start bringing some stuff over here, specifically with the communicators, which is what they all want. I hope we do have a fair amount in here. We have 5 already, which that's not bad. What are we missing? It indeed is the copper. Okay, I think I might have to have a local copper mine here. Get up into the... Yikes. A really bad spot for it, but... go ahead and put it down anyway. Go and link this up. I'll just use a single road tile for this one. And then we'll also link up this area to this mine. Great. Get this copper mine started. Thank you. Still have an okay-ish amount of energy. I think we can probably get the offshore. Can't put that there. I thought it was in range. We can put another one over here. It's at 99%. This is at 100. Put another one of these things down because I really don't want this area to run out of energy. And then these ones need to be brought in to the harbor area here for a nifty harbor defense. And it's definitely going to be this one. I'm going to put it out here as far out as possible because if he attacks...
Neighboring island threatened by oil spill.
Where?
Registering new vehicle.
Oh, come on.
Identify yourself.
Dude, you're
Or
supposed to
did
be
you
the
really
eco
think you
guy.
could
How do you
wander
have
into
an
the green
oil
offensive
spill?
just like that?
How do you have an effing oil spill? Explain this to me. You're supposed to be all green. You're supposed to be all eco-friendly. It's supposed to be this idiot that has the oil spill. Him.
Inadequate supply of luxury goods.
Quiet, you.
The company is top priority.
We gotta show presence.
Okay, can we get another pier? Is this Port Authority creates a harbor area? Oh! Oh, okay. All right, I see. I see now. What's this one? Warehouse? Harbor Depot. Interesting. Okay. Well, we don't want the vegetable seeds here, but we do want that there. I do want to take the vegetable seeds. Oh, wait a minute. Can I... this is my bread basket. I really want this to be my bread basket. Let's take the vegetable seeds over here. Yeah, they're not particularly happy with me. But once I give them the communicators, we should be fine. Wherever that ship is. Okay. Mistral. Let's start this up. New trade at station.
I'm glad you came back in one piece.
To Boomtown. We're going to start bringing over at least the communicators and unload the communicators. It's just gonna start up like so. Don't need to do anything else with it quite
Game
yet.
saved.
Hello? Oh, did I put a ship to it? Mistral. There we go. Start off with that. I think we'll also... They do have a fair amount of copper on Terra Nova now. So that's pretty good. I think the only thing that's really suffering is the chips. But at least they'll start bringing that stuff over. I really, really like that. Okay, so chip manufactory... Oh, it's still not even brought in? Why are we not... Okay, there we go. We traded in the 40. That's 40 copper in there is fantastic. Okay, now, how do we activate that item? Okay, now it's working. So does that add more on top of it, or what's the plan? Mistral is here already. Perfect. So we're going to start taking over some of that really good stuffs. That's not my ship. I'm constantly getting baited by the different ships. See, that's what I like about 1800. You have the different ship skins. 13 communicators. Awesome. It indeed is the chips that is the problem. Okay. Maybe I build another chip manufactory. Yeah, let's build another chip manufactory right over here. And that'll start production just a little more, because I don't like seeing that stop. And this also is stopping.
Neutral share bought.
What? Settlement of Dorado. Excuse you? Hey, tool. Cool. No. Fine. So, if we have Port Authority, how can we get another harbor area feed in which to load and unload? Which one is this one? Oh, we can just put this thing down so this acts like another depot area. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, so that adds a second port to it. That's what I wanted, ultimately. And now that we're putting this in, we should see them be a little bit happier. Oh, they're downgrading. Oh. Oh, well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, sand mines over here are, like, filled to capacity. And we are not producing enough pasta whatsoever. A couple more of these. I need to see what the value is. And I don't really want to look at it. Maybe... What do we need here? Construction materials? Okay. Where's the Onyx? Or where are you? The Admiral's over here. So let's go ahead and take some construction materials. This might be a good time to start our passive material sending. Oh, and don't you love it when you get a random spam text with like 30 other people? How about you do this? Let's delete and report junk. Yes, I am giving you a spectation of my life. That's what happens.
Warning. Registering depopulation.
And that was a cough. Okay. Why are we depopulating? We gave you the community.
Seamus Green is on TV. He says our commitment will allow our grandchildren to live a better life.
How about...
I believe him.
Warning.
There will be consequences if you turn a blind eye to our problem.
Warning.
Oh, Congress Center.
Debt reaching critical levels.
No, it's not.
Loading list of countermeasures into the data log.
Okay, what do we need for this? We need 15 building materials. Okay, we will grab some over here. Oh, that's not building materials. Oops. 15. Let's just max it out to 50. Let's bring over some more tools. And then we'll bring over some more wood and munitions to our main island hub of Boomtown.
I recognize this pattern.
And these guys apparently want a Congress. Now, I don't know who gave them the right to make demands of your boy, but nevertheless, they are about to do it. They're going to want a Congress over here, and I guess we'll just have to oblige for now. What did you bring in? Is that the Mistral? Yeah, so more communicators? Great. Plus 10, so they are becoming a little bit happier. You come down to... Because I would like to upgrade them back.
Receiving information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Okay, got this harbor defense up here as well. That's really good. Now I feel a little bit more protected. This is the only place that isn't really protected, and I don't particularly like that, but there's not much else I can do. I really want to build that Viper. And I can do that. Wait, no, I can't. I need the iron as well. Put that all in here, all there. We already have enough wood, so I guess I'll have to take that back. Okay.
Receiving information about the outbreak of war between neighbors.
Stop fighting each other. Normally I would say do it, but in this case, I don't want you all to do it. I want to be the one fighting. This is going to affect all of them. So we would want to build a little bit more over on this side, I guess. So yeah, let's build up the main Congress building.
Registering eco-balance degradation.
What? Yeah, a Congress Center definitely does degrade the environment. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, we need some more homes, man. We need some more money. We need homes, all that good stuff. Okay. Let me go ahead and start building. We need another one of the city centers. So the city center can't be overlapping, can it? Oh, well, I think the depot is just in a bad place. Yeah, I think I'll move this. I will have to build it very quick. I put that down in haste, so I kind of want to fix that now. Let's build that. I'll have to fix up these roads a little bit. I do want to... Oh, wait. I wanted to put... And all the way to there. Is anybody going to buy my passive materials? I think that's a good question. Okay, you are also in a bad spot, too. Full... Oh, we can't even get rid of it. It'll just degrade on its own? Okay, that's fine. I do want to build the offshore one, though. Because this is really nutty. Yeah, let's build that so we get some more energy. And then I will go ahead and build... Where's the other city center that has glass? Go. It might... Oh, you know what? It's probably in here. Hover Town Center. Creates a construction area for... Satisfies the need. Is it the same size as this? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's fine. I do like the position this is in. I do like that. But we will get homes built up all around it. For the most part. Yeah. Neat. Okay, the Admiral, I need you to go and get me a whole bunch more construction materials. So I can continue with home construction. Get these guys. I keep getting baited by the fact that they have a port. That's another set of homes. We will get that many. And the nice paving roads around them. Nice. And we can also upgrade some of these homes, which is what I want to do, specifically around here. So the front end of the island, I guess this kind of worked out to our advantage. The front end of the island is going to just be like the worker-related homes, and I guess the, or the farmers/workers, or whatever the heck these guys are called, eco-employees and eco-workers. Hey, I got one of them, right? And then further as we go, the better the building. So back here is where we're going to have a lot of the eco-engineers. And what's their drink requirement? Oh, crud. The heck is that? I have to look at that a little bit. Let's see. Going into here. Fruit plantation requires fruit fertility. Where do we have that? Have that anywhere. Does he have fruits for sale?
Well, just look at that.
Durum wheat. Change item selection. Coal pro for sale. Rice. This goes up, right? Okay. I do really want some sugar beet seeds for sale. What's... Oh, copper probe for sale. Coffee seeds. So he's always going to have one type of seed. This is going to be the last one I do. Hopefully it's a good one. Corn seeds. Nope. Okay. So he doesn't have any of those. We have to try to find some fruits. Put that in here. Some construction materials and some tools. Fantastic, and bring it back.
You'll get the
down
job done all right. I'm counting on you.
I can do that. That's very easy. I just need another one of my chips. Okay, you go over here. 18 tons of tools. Very simple. Let's go and see what his island's all about too. I think that's a good idea. Oh, he
There's
sees a
supposed to
ship.
be
You ain't got a chance against our ships.
I really want to see what his main base looks like. Like, I know he has, like, the Discount Empire State
I knew it
Building.
would all go well.
Who the hell are you? Engineer Ryan? Because I do need the money. You needed 18? Get 20. All right, where do we go with this? Right over down here? Oh, because the ship's on fire. All right. Hand in all this. Hand in all of this. We need to upgrade, please. What are you guys missing? Activity. And the activity for them is the lovely opera house. So I guess I will put this thing right here. They had the wrong. Okay, that's good. These guys are also going to want the activity down here. Even though it's pretty freaking close to them, but still going to do. Is this thing... Oh, it's still active. Okay. Good, good, good. Get a couple more homes built up over here, and I will do the same for... We won't get to that home if I build right there.
Your mission. Any luck?
Yeah.
We can count on you when the chips are down. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Great. We didn't get any money for that, but we got some of the influence, or licenses. So is that where it originates, the trade licenses for the other mods and such that we've been playing?
Respect. Thanks to you, we're living the good life.
Cool. Upgrade because I need money. We need more people? Is that what the thing is? Probably. More people, more happy homes. Yeah, I think that's really all we can do here. Let's get that set up to there, because we're gonna have to put another like city center or something over there. Another home here, another home here, home here, home here. I know I'm doing it individually. I just really want to see where I can. And that won't have a road connection. Is that going to be?
I thought
a
throwing in with you would make my life better.
Yeah, okay.
Wrong.
No, no, it's because you have a road. Shut up. There we go. You happy now? There we go. That's what I thought, loser. Okay. Home here. That'll be good for this spot. And we will do beautifications around all of this. What is still contributing to the eco balance going at -9? I think it is the health foods. Okay, it is indeed the health foods. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay, ceasefire's over with him, but now I know that he's relatively cheap to buy off, so we can just leave him be for the time being. Okay. Let's lower them down so we can upgrade them back into the eco-engineers, because they gave us the money, and we need more of it now. Upgrade you.
Seamus Green is on TV.
Awesome.
He says our commitment will allow our grandchildren to live a better life.
Hold on.
I believe him.
Do we have any? Yeah, we do over here. Let's get over to here, get a lot of the production materials. I'm gonna put this in here. Might as well, seeing as I have the ship over on this side, just take all the building materials back over down. Because look at how many people can upgrade into the eco-engineering again. That's what I like to see. Lifestyle's going back up. How much of the communicators do we have? We only have 2?
Warning. Production breakdown.
Where's that ship with the... You coming back with them? You're coming back with 8? What's with the copper situation? What are you bringing? You're bringing in 40 copper. I just think they're slow. I need to look at this chain a little bit more. Okay, let's quickly throw that in here and get
As long as you're in charge around here, we have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I know, so stop downgrading. That ain't my fault. I need the money. Yeah, I kind of like these guys to be upgraded.
Game saved.
Let's try to fast forward it, see how many more. What's the issue? It's the lifestyle. Yeah, because it's communicators that are coming in. That's the Mistral that brought in some more. So let's try to fast forward it. Hopefully we'll get a couple more of them upgraded. But if
I knew
anything...
there were alternative ways of living, and this place is the best example of that.
So how come they can't get to the participation yet? Oh, because they did have enough for the Congress, but at the same time, we don't have enough to give it to them yet. Okay, I understand. So what we're gonna do is...
I have to be more or less everywhere at the same...
No, you don't. You can leave me the hell alone. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna work on fixing up that whole situation with the communicators in the next episode. I have to see what the value is, because again, I didn't have my cheat sheet open, so it's not a big deal. And
Registering land acquisition by another individual.
okay, whatever. They can do it. And we'll get that all sorted. So, until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.